All right, y'all. Let's have a workout. Equipment that we need for today. I got a set of kettlebells. These are heavier bells, 20 kilograms, so about 44 pounds. I also have a heavy set of dumbbells. I'm going to have a medium set of dumbbells and a lighter set of dumbbells. For context, that's 50 pounds, 35 pounds, and 15 pounds. Lastly, I've got a Superband. I actually have two options to double up for a little more tension, or I can just go down to one for less tension. Exercises for today with the heavy bells. First move, Romanian style deadlift. Hips are going back, maintaining good posture. Lower down in control, hands below the knees. Stand up quick, squeeze the butt at the top. That is move number one. Move number two is a goblet squat. We're going to hold the kettlebell at the chin, point the elbows down towards the floor, sink low, get tall, repeat. Move number three is a tempo push-up. So the tempo push-up, we're actually going to add a pause kind of halfway through the range of motion. So we're going to go down nice and slow and controlled. We're going to pause there. Think 1,000, 1,002. Exhale, press back to the top. So down, slow and controlled. Good tempo. Pause. Exhale and punch. Coming back to the top. Move number three is a kettlebell swing. We're going to go single arm swing. Hike the bell, snap the hips. 5 reps on the right, 5 reps on the left. You're going to transfer through. Full foot on the floor. Hips go back. After 5 reps, we'll turn the bell over to the other side. Exhaling on the way up. We'll go back and forth, 5 and 5 for the full set. Next move. Bent over, reverse fly. Lighter weights here. Maintaining good posture. Chest faces the floor. Squeezing the shoulder blades. We're going to open up and make a T with the arms. Exhaling as we pull. Next move. Either with the kettlebells or with the dumbbells, alternating reverse lunge. Step back, dip the back knee, bring the feet together, stand at the top, switch sides, vertical front shin. Next move, shoulder press. We're going to go to a tall kneeling position, so knees are down, extend the hips, hands are at the shoulders, stack the ribs right over the hips, so we don't want to lean back or hunch forward. 2-arm shoulder press. Exhaling as you press. Upright row. With the band. You're going to step on the band at the arch of the foot. You can double up again. Zip the zipper, pull the elbows up above the wrists. Pull the hands to the chest. Exhale as you pull. I think that's it for the moves. Yeah, we got one more. Did I miss one? Check my notes here. Yes, good morning. Last move. Good morning. You're going to hold medium or even a light dumbbell, cross at the shoulders, or cross the hands, press the weight into the shoulders, push the hips back, maintaining a flat back, hinge, and then stand. So those are our moves. Let's get started with a warm-up. Start with a foam roller. I didn't mention that. If you've got a foam roller, we're going to take 2 or 3 minutes just to roll it out. Join me. Foam roller down. We're going to go just above the ankle. Spike the other foot into the ground. Just going to massage out the calf. 5 or 6 rolls. Kind of change the angle of the foot to get the full effect on the gastroc or the lower leg there. Once you get 5 or 6, we'll switch to the other side. Excellent. Let's roll up to the hamstring next. So the muscle behind the thigh, same idea, 5 or 6 rolls. switch it over once you get 5 or 6 rolls. We'll head right up to the glute, the butt cheek, right butt cheek, take the right foot, set it on the left knee. Slight rotation towards the floor, so kind of lean into it so the roller is getting the butt cheek, and we'll just roll back and forth 5 or 6 reps, and then we'll swap it over to the other side. Same deal on the other side. Let's go to the quad next. Just above the knee to just below the hip, we'll roll back and forth. Again, you can spike the other foot into the ground. The idea here is just to kind of wake the muscles up. It's not necessarily a deep massage or anything like that. It's just more about kind of making that mind-body connection, letting the mind know that the muscles are there, as well as elongating the fascia, the sheath that surrounds the muscles. Last one on the foam roller, let's go to the upper back, just below the shoulder blades, just about 6 inches of rolling. Let's try to maintain good posture. You may feel your back crack just a little bit. Don't forget to breathe. Tremendous. Good, we can set the foam roller off to the side. And let's go to a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Press 10 fingers into the floor. And let's just roll the shoulders gently over the wrist, activating the muscles around the forearms. Excellent. Once you get a few in one direction, rewind and go the opposite way. Good. Press the 10 fingers firmly down into the ground. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Think about breathing down towards the lower back, the side body, and the belly. Think about maintaining good posture here, so we don't want to hyperextend at the back. So we want to roll the hips just slightly forward. A couple of deep breaths. And a progression here. Curl the toes, lift the knees, bear position. Feel the abs wake up as you go through a couple more breath cycles. Terrific. Let's return to that tabletop position. Hip cars are next. Slow and controlled. Drive the heel up to the ceiling. Rotate the knee out. Trying to keep a flat back. Roll the knee towards the elbow. And then complete a full circle. Let's get 2 reps in one direction. And then rewind 2 reps in the other. Again, tension down on the hands. 10 fingers pushing into the floor. Once you get 2 and 2 on the left side or right, whatever you start with, switch it to the other side. Trying to maintain some radiation and tension into the floor while mobilizing the hips. Once you get a couple reps forward, rewind it. We'll get a couple reps backwards. Terrific. Back in a tabletop position, flat back, bird dog. Extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Think about squeezing the butt as you push the heel back towards the wall behind you. Extend the opposite arm towards the wall in front. Get long and strong, return to the start, and then switch sides. Point the back toe down towards the floor. Long and strong. We'll just get a couple reps on each. Excellent. Good. Curl the toes, pipe the hips. Take a look back at the feet. Let's pedal out in a downward facing dog. One heel to the ground, bending the other knee. Stretching out the lower legs. Good. Glide the shoulders back over the hands. Push-up position. High plank. Brace the midsection here. And then step the right foot outside the right hand. Take the right arm, open up and touch the sky. Get long across the chest. Good. Step back to a high plank position and step the left foot outside the left hand. Open up the left arm, get long. Good. Let's repeat this one more time on each side. Excellent. Let's make our way onto the back next. Hug the knees, we're gonna roll. And as you roll forward, extend the legs, split your stance, reach the hands between the heels, and repeat. So a little rolling. Good. Once you get 5 or 6 reps, we'll come back to the bottom of a bridge position. Push the heels into the ground. Elevate the hips, being sure not to flare at the chest. Pull the belly button down to the spine. Pause at the top. Drop back down and repeat. So hip bridge. Think about working the glutes and the hamstrings as you press your hips up towards the ceiling. Let's get 5 or 6 reps. Good. Once you get 5 or 6, let's elevate one leg off the ground. We'll go single leg bridge next. Exhale, push the hips up. Control back. Again, being mindful of what's happening at the lower back. We don't want to flare at the chest. So think about rolling the front of the rib cage down towards the belt buckle. And we want to feel the hamstrings, the muscle in the back of the thigh working. Tremendous. Once you get 5 or 6 reps there, let's switch it over to the other side. Exhale on the way up. Posture, posture, posture. Feel the glutes and hamstrings waking up. Tremendous. Good. Let's make our way to a standing position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, squeezing the shoulder blades, hands behind the head. Dip the back knee, split squat. Dip and stand, 4 or 5 reps here. Or 5 or 6 rather. Once you get your 5 or 6, switch sides. Dip and stand. Vertical front shin. Get low, get tall. Awesome. Lateral lunge coming up next. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Shift your weight from side to side. We're going to alternate the leg that we work with, just shifting side to side. 10 to 12 reps, somewhere in that range. 10 toes facing straight ahead. We're bending into the leg we shift towards. The other leg straightens out. Just work your range of motion. Try to maintain good posture up top. Shifting from side to side. Good. Single leg balance with a reach. It's a Romanian style single leg deadlift. Balancing on one, hinge forward. Reach the arms ahead, biceps next to the ears. Point the back toe at the floor. Hinge back to the top and repeat. Let's get 3 or 4 reps on each side for this one. Point the back toe at the ground. Extend the back heel towards the wall behind you. Fingertips extending towards the wall in front. Once you get a few reps, switch sides. Hinge and reach. Get long. Little balance. Feel the ankle, the foot wake up. Woo. Excellent work. Tees and Ys and a reach and pull coming up next. Feet together, hips back, hinge position. Hands under the shoulders. We're going to make a reverse fly, maintaining good posture. Open up, make a T. Feel the shoulder blades work. Once you get 4 or 5 reps, reach up, hands over the shoulders, and then back to the hips. Ys. And now we're reach and pull with the arms extended from this position. Pull the hands back to the top of the shoulders. Extend out in front and repeat. Think about pulling the forearms, the elbows, the hands away from the ground. Upper back working here. Good. Stand tall, large circles. Forward, 4 or 5 reps. Work your range of motion and then large circles backwards. Good. Swing the arms in front of the chest. Give yourself a hug. Alternate over and under. Squat progression coming up next. Reach the hands up to the sky. Pull the hips, touch the toes. Drop into a squat. We're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. Follow that hand with the eyes. Come back to the center. Reach the left hand up to the sky. Follow it with the eyes. And then reach both arms up. stand up. Let's repeat that one more time. So hinge at the hips, toe touch, drop into a squat, right arm opens up, upper back rotation, follow it, come back to the center, left arm reaches up, follow it, back to the center, both arms up, and repeat. Terrific work. All right, let's get the heart rate firing up here. So just a couple minutes of calisthenics, some quick moves. We'll start with the jumping jack. So in and out with the feet, arms up over the shoulders, in and out. Just spending 10 to 15 seconds. Notice I'm not super dialed in with the reps or time. Just trying to get the heart rate up, trying to move dynamically, connect the mind with the body. Last few seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Squat, pivot, punch is next. We're going to squat low, pivot at the top, punch across, come back to your squat, repeat. Get low, get tall, pivot, punch. Try to move fairly quickly here. Get the heart rate going. Get low, get tall, pivot, punch. Excellent. That's good for that one. Butt kick, high knee combo coming up next. Let's get 8 butt kicks. Quick reps, 4 on each side, and then go right into high knees. Knees up to the hips. 4 on each side, and then repeat. We'll get a few cycles through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Little squat hop to finish out our calisthenic portion. Get low, get tall, add a little hop. 3, 2, 1. Time. Grab some water if you'd like. We're going to get rock and rolling with our first move. Romanian style deadlift. Hips going back. Maintain good posture. Let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hands just dropping below the knees. Hips pressing back. Maintaining good posture at the spine. Don't rush through. Quality reps. I'm just timing it. We're in the 6 to 8 range, somewhere in there. We're gonna go 2 sets back to back. We'll take about 20 seconds in between, then we'll move on. Last rep here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the weights down. Shake it out. We're kind of clustering these 2 sets together. Same move. We're going to come back to the top. So you're back to your Romanian deadlift. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Don't rush through. Think about screwing the feet into the ground. So really pushing the feet into the floor. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes work. Exhale on the way up. Use your breath. Maybe 2 or 3 reps left. Quality reps, don't rush. Hands dropping just below the knees. Hips, glutes, hamstrings working. Last rep. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Set the weight down. Check it out. Take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to a goblet squat coming up next. So for your goblet squat, we're going to hold the bell at the chin, point the elbows down. Think about pushing the knees out as you drop the hips. Get low, get tall, squeeze the butt at the top. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Think 3 count down. So 3, 2, 1. Pause there at the bottom. Drive through full foot. 1 count up. Each rep is taking 4 or 5 seconds. Tempo on the way down. Take your time. Gonna maintain good posture. A little bit quicker on the way up. Let's get 1 more rep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Set the weight down. Shake it out. Grab some water if you like. We're gonna do a second set of the same move. So we're going back to that goblet style. Squat. Holding the bell at the chin, pointing the elbows down. Time on 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tempo on the way down. Knees out. Drop the hips. Use your breath. Nice tempo. Good posture up top. Let's get one more rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific. Very good. Push-ups coming up next. Sweatshirt coming off for me. So tempo push-up. We're going to pause at the bottom. 1 count coming up. So nice 3 count down, pause, and then we'll go up quick. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3 count down, pause there. Press everything up together. Think about screwing the hands into the ground. Don't rush. Tempo, pause. Press and repeat. Notice we're not doing a whole lot of quick reps with this first series. Tempo is really the key here. Slow, control, think about the muscles that we're working. Activate them, so chest, arms, triceps, midsection stays tight. Last rep. 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. Woo. Take a breather. We'll do a second set, and then we're gonna move it back to the top. So one more set of the push-ups, then we'll go right back to the Romanian style deadlift. We'll get one more set through. So total of 4 sets, and 2 of them clustered together. All right, next set of the push-ups on your mark, get set, let's go. Back of the head stays aligned with the spine. So we're trying to maintain great posture throughout the move. We're challenged by choice. We want to master the technique, the mechanics. That is your top priority. Screw the hands into the ground. Pause at the bottom. Press the ground away. Last rep. 3, 2, 1. Time. That's round 1. Shake it out. Second round through. Back to the top. Romanian style deadlift coming up. Take your time getting down. Maintain the best posture you've got at the torso. Feel the hamstrings and glutes work. 3, 2, 1, begin. Screw the feet into the ground. Think about pushing the hips back, so almost like a booty bump. So your hip is kind of the dominating mover here. Grip the handles tight. Good tension throughout the body here. Think of it as a practice. Every repetition matters. Last rep here. Good. Set the weights down in control. Shake it out. Recover. A couple of deep breaths. Woo. We got one more set of the Romanian deadlift. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands dropping below the knees. Make sure the shoulders don't drop below the hips. So we don't want to go way down to the floor. Hamstrings, the back of the thighs and glutes working. Use your breath. Best posture you've got. One more rep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Set the weights down in control. Goblet squat is our next exercise. So the hinge or the Romanian style deadlift, that was hip dominant. Now we're going to a knee dominant move where we're getting more flexion and extension in the knee rather than the hip here. So the focus is now the quadricep where it was the hamstring before. Remember your tempo. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you're struggling maintaining good posture throughout the range of motion, which I've definitely struggled with throughout my life, is full range of motion squat, maintaining good posture. It'll help to elevate the heels. So if you've got a book or a towel, just to elevate the heels a little bit, that may help a little bit. One more rep, 3 seconds down, 1 count up. 3, 2, 1, time, good, relax. Couple of deep breaths. See if I can give you kind of an example. I'm just going to fold over this agility dot. I'm going to set it on my heels. Just give me a little bit of elevation, which should help my posture. On your mark, get set. Let's go. 3 count down, 1 count up. Little pause at the bottom. Squeeze the butt at the top. Think about vertical plank position at the top. So stack the ribs right over the hips at the top of the move. Stay strong. Maybe 2 or 3 reps left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Relax. Excellent work. Push-ups coming up. Good tempo on your push-ups. Vertical forearms. 3 count down. Pause at the bottom. 1 count up. Take a couple deep breaths down into your belly. Remember, technique is your top priority. Push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tempo down, pause, press back to the top. Stay tight at the core, quads, glutes, but don't forget to breathe. Leg strength. If you're struggling with the push-ups from the floor, option to elevate the hands on a couch, ottoman, countertop maybe. One more rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Relax. Couple of deep breaths here. Again, thinking about driving air down below the rib cage, towards the belly, the side body, lower back. Use your breath to recover. Okay, last set here, the push-ups. We'll take a quick break after this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Exhale as you push the ground away. Great work keeping the back of the head aligned with the spine. Think vertical forearms. Feel the chest and the arms work. Imagine screwing the hands into the ground to turn the hands towards the pinkies without actually moving the hands. Create a little tension and torque. Great for the shoulder joint and the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Time. Shake it out. Let's grab some water. Virtual fist bump for you. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll move on. So that's our format. We're working about 30 seconds on, 20, 25 seconds off. We're doing 2 consecutive sets, so kind of cluster sets before moving on. Total of 4 sets. Couple of deep breaths. And then let's get set up for our next block. We're going to use the weights here, the lighter weights. You can always go body weight for this one. Hinge position, reverse flies. Maintaining the best posture you got. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Make a T with the arms. So hands under the chest Open up, make a T, control back to the start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So lighter weights here. Again, you could even take the weights away and just feel the shoulder blades work. Mind-body connection here. So posterior deltoids or posterior shoulders, upper back working. Brace the midsection, pull the belly button to the spine to keep good posture. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, good, relax. Couple of deep breaths. Another 10 seconds of rest. We'll go right back to that same move. Think strength, posture, every repetition matters. Trying to get the best technique we've got. It won't be perfect, but that's all right. Time on in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Don't rush. So make sure your dumbbells are light enough so you can get through the range of motion, but heavy enough so you're feeling some challenge. Technique is your top priority though. So don't go heavier and sacrifice form. Last few seconds, last rep. 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome. Great job. Woo. Set those weights down. We're going to go to the reverse lunge next. So either kettlebells or you've got a medium set of dumbbells, lighter set of dumbbells. You could always go body weight. We're going to step back, dip the back knee, bring the feet together, alternating side to side. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Step back, drop the hips, dip the back knee, drive through a vertical front shin. Think about pushing the full front foot into the ground. We're maintaining good posture up top, which means we're relatively vertical at the torso. Slightly forward is fine. Just make sure we're not leaning back. A couple more reps, one more on each side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, good. Set the weights down in control. A couple of deep breaths, grab some water if you'd like. Let's get set up for our second set. Getting going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get the back knee, feet together at the top. Alternate the leg that you step back with. Feel the quads, glutes. Working, grip the handles of the weights tight. Tension up top as well. Don't forget to breathe. Prioritize your mechanics. Couple more reps. One more on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, good. We can set the weights down. Shake it out. Woo. Grab a splash of water if you'd like. Single arm swing coming up next. You're going to get 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your 5th rep, you're going to trade it over at the top. Exhale on the way up. You can always do a 2-hand swing if you struggle with the single arm version. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hand above the knee as you pull through. Stand up quick. Once you get your 5th rep, trade it to the other side. Like you're jumping without leaving the feet. Exhale on the way up. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good, relax. Whew. Couple of deep breaths. Start it over. One more set through, then we'll get back to the top. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fifth rep, trade the weight over. 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1 time. Good. Couple of deep breaths and go back to the top. Lighter weights, hinge position, reverse fly. Woo. Couple of deep breaths. Let's get set up. Hands underneath the shoulders, hips hinged back. Maintain good posture. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't rush through. Good quality. Feel the posterior deltoids, the back of the shoulders work. Keep breathing, keep working. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, time to break. Good, set the weights down, grab some water if you like, 20 seconds off. Couple deep breaths down towards your hips. Let's get set up. Final set with this move. Reverse fly, 3, 2, 1, begin. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale on the way up. Last 5 seconds. Stay with the technique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome job. Reverse lunge coming up. Vertical front shin. Alternate the leg that you step back with. Maintain good posture. Be sure not to lean back. You don't want to hunch forward too much either. So get good posture at top. Vertical front shin. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get the back knee, come up to the top. Grip the handles tight. Little radiation up top as well. Obviously a lower body focus here. But don't lose good tension and control up top. Plenty of breathing. Challenge by choice. If you need more challenge and you got heavier weights, as long as your technique is bulletproof, go for it. Remember, technique is top priority. 3 seconds, 2, 1, time. Good. 20 seconds off here. Splash of water if you'd like. Deep breaths down towards the bottom of the rib cage. All right, one more set of this move. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dip the back knee, feet together at the top. Not a giant step back, but enough so that you can comfortably drop the hips in the vertical front shin, or relatively vertical. Don't overthink it. Alternate side to side. Remember your tension up top. Both toes are facing straight ahead. Last rep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Check that one off. Kettlebell swing coming up next. 5 reps on the right, 5 reps on the left. Really try to push the feet into the floor. Exhale on the way up. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Big booty bump, push the hips back as you pull the hand through. Focus on posture at the top. Think vertical plank. Stack the ribs right over the hips. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Good, relax, one more set. We're gonna water break after this. Couple of deep breaths here. Heart rate should be pumping. It's a great move to get the heart rate up. Relatively low impact, but it's targeting some of those fast twitch muscle fibers. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stand up quick. Switch it every 5th rep. Think about loading the hamstrings and glutes. And then focus on a vertical plank position at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Tremendous. Let's take a minute off. Grab some water. Use your breath. Try to pull the heart rate back down. Ooh. Got a tall kneeling shoulder press. Coming up next, medium or even light weights. Again, we want to prioritize technique first. I think that's the next move. We'll start about 20 seconds. So get a good posture. Start with the weight at the front of the shoulders. We're going to turn the palms away in front of you. Turn them towards the shoulders as you drop back down. So good posture. Press and return. Time on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down on the knees. Hips are extended. If you don't want to lean back, though, maintain the best posture you've got. Don't rush through the move. Being mindful of your posture, especially as we press. We want to be sure not to flare at the chest. So we kind of have a straight line from the sternum right down to the knees. Straight vertical line. Stay strong. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set the weights down. Couple of deep breaths. That's our first set. Adjust the weight accordingly if you need to. We got the option for heavier weights if you need them. Lighter weights if you need them as well. Remember, the rule of thumb is technique first, intensity second. So intensity equals load in this case. So add more load only if you've got good technique. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Punch the sky, control back to the shoulders. Big biceps next to the ears at the top. Grip the handles tight. Squeeze the glutes. That will help with your posture. Abs stay tight, but don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds to go. Can you get 2 more reps? 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Woo! Load. Let's go to the power bands or super bands. I'm doubling up. I got a 1/2 inch band and a 1 inch band. I'm just going to loop them together for a little extra tension. Of course, you can always adjust the challenge depending on where you grip the bands. Elbows up above the wrist. Feel the upper back work as you pull. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Imagine you're just a statue. Everything is bulletproof except for the arms and upper back. Lock everything else down. Remember, challenge by choice. You adjust the tension accordingly. Using that rule of thumb, technique first, intensity second. Feel the upper back work. Quality reps. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Shake it out. Breathe. Think about using your breath to try to bring the heart rate down a bit. Second set. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Zip the zipper. Elbows up above the wrists. Think vertical plank position. Stay tight at the core. Only thing to move is really just the arms and the upper back. Can you get 3 more reps? 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. We'll take 20 seconds off. Grab either the medium or lighter weight here. We're going to go to the front of the shoulders, cross the hands. Good morning is the exercise here. We're trying to maintain good posture. Try to put the weight on the balls of the feet. So instead of back on the heels, shift your weight just slightly forward towards the balls of the feet, but make sure we're not losing posture. So we'll feel the lower back just a little bit, but also the glutes and hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Really press that weight into the shoulders. Try to maintain good posture. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. Don't rush through. Listen to your body. If something feels sketchy, it is sketchy. Let's get 2 more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Set the weight down. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Let's get reset. Good morning. On your mark, get set, let's go. So shoulders are tracking forward just in front of the toes. Pay attention to your posture. Use your breath and exhale on the way up. Really push the weight into the front of the shoulders. 2 more reps. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Woo! All right, 1 more trip through those moves. 20 seconds off. Back to our tall kneeling position. 10 seconds. Tall kneeling shoulder press. Quality reps. End early if you start to struggle with the technique. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Punch the sky. Control back to the start. Posture. Breath. Exhale as you punch. Slow and controlled. Steady mechanics. Can you get 3 more reps? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Tough move. Use your breath. Couple deep breaths down towards the hips. All right, last set of this move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock. Exhale as you punch. Control back to the start. End early if your quality starts to fade. Otherwise, embrace the challenge. Can you get 2 more reps? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 time. Woo! Woo! Couple deep breaths. Grab some water if you'd like. Upright row. Coming up next. Finish line is on the way. Arch of the foot, stepping on the band. You put the tension in that you need. Challenge by choice. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sturdy as a rock in your posture. Just think vertical plank. Arms are the only thing to move. Elbows up above the wrist. Pull the hands to about the chest. Exhale as you pull. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 time. Fist bump. Woo! How we doing? One more set of this move. Challenge yourself. Shouldn't be easy, but we gotta have good form. Last set of this move. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Posture. Upper back working. Arms working. Everything else is just sturdy as a rock. Bulletproof. Stay tight. Brace the midsection, but don't forget to breathe. Can you get some more quality reps? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Woo. Good morning. To finish out, shoulders tracking just in front of the toes, hamstrings, glutes, a little bit of lower back working. Make sure not to lose posture. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push the feet into the ground. Weight is kind of tracking towards the balls of the feet. Really press the weight to the front of the shoulders. Use your breath. A couple more quality reps. Three, 2, 1. Done. Set the weight down. Shake it out. One more set. Excuse me. All right, team. One more set through. Press the weight to the front of the shoulders. Get low, get tall. 3, 2, 1, begin. Push the forefoot into the ground. Shoulders tracking just in front of the toes. Hamstrings, glutes, a little bit of lower back. Strong core. Don't forget to breathe. Can you get 2 more reps? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Fist bump, team. Let's finish out with a 60-second plank just for giggles. Classic plank. Let's go down to the forearms, dig the toes into the ground. Sturdy as a rock, bulletproof in your technique. Let's just hold. Take breaks if you need to. We'll work for about 60 seconds, and then we are home free, besides a little bit of stretching. Plank position, bulletproof in your technique. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So last thing, this is your finisher. 60 seconds of work. We want to stay tight Prioritize quality. You can always kind of reset if your form starts to fade. Pull the belly button to the spine. Some tension in the forearms, so shoulders are strong. Straight line from the back of the head down to the hips. Squeeze the butt. Imagine you got a $100 bill in the butt and you don't want to let it go. Stay tight. Don't forget to breathe. Halfway, 30 seconds to go on the day. Finish line on the horizon. Best form and technique you've got. Finish strong. Stay tight. Maintain tension, but don't forget to breathe. Dial in last 15 seconds. Tight, 10 seconds, come on. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to terrific work. Let's bring the heels together. Knees out wide. Drop the hips back onto the heels. Extend the arms in front of you. Let's drop into a child's pose. And we'll work some breathing here for the next couple of seconds. Inhale and push air down towards the lower back, the hips. You're going to take the right arm, reach diagonally to about 11 o'clock. Press down with that hand. See if you can find a stretch behind the right shoulder blade. Same deal, a couple deep breaths. Good, swap it over to the other side. Take the left arm, reach diagonally, press down. Terrific. Let's go to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. A couple of cat camels, arch the back, hammock the spine for a couple of reps. As you arch the back, take a look back at the knees, hammock the spine, look ahead. Good. From your tabletop position, step the right foot outside the right hand. Glide the shoulders forward and then drop the right elbow down towards the ankle, finding a stretch in the groin. Let's take a breath or two down towards the hips from this position. Good. Take the right arm, open up and touch the sky. Get long across the chest. Good. Drop the hips back onto the heel. Spike the lead heel into the floor. Straighten out the lead leg for a hamstring stretch here. A couple of deep breaths from this position. Really try to use your breath to bring the heart rate back down. Want to get back into a parasympathetic or more relaxed state. Let's switch over to the other side. Left foot outside the left hand. Glide the shoulders forward. Drop the elbow down towards the ankle. Breathe towards your hips. Open up the inside arm to the sky. Get long across the chest. Good. Sink the hips back. Straighten out the lead leg. Hamstring stretch here. Couple of deep breaths. Good. Let's glide to a half kneeling position. Right knee down. Right hand is going to extend up towards the ceiling. And then slight twist to the left. So kind of squaring the shoulders up towards the outside of the front knee. Squeeze the butt. Push the hips forward. Find a stretch in the hip flexor and the quad. Good. Let's start it over on the other side. Left knee down. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Slight twist to the right. Couple deep breaths. Good. Let's lay it down on the back, bridge position. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Push the lower back into the floor. And let's take 3 or 4 deep breaths. Should feel good. Really trying to drive some air down to the bottom of the rib cage. Feel that air just kind of pushing oxygen throughout the body, throughout the muscles you just worked. Marinate in that relaxing feeling. Hug the knees to the chest. Let's rock back and forth for a few reps. Pivot to a tabletop position. Curl the toes, pike the hips, and pedal out. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee. Couple reps. And walk the hands back to the toes, bend the knees. Curl your way back up to a standing position. And stretch what you need. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Let me know if y'all have questions, comments, or concerns. As usual, stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch. And we'll see you next time.